Have you ever climbed a set of stairs and felt like your legs weigh twice as much? Or tried to open a jar and suddenly realized your hands don't have the same strength they used to? It's frustrating, right? Like your body starts making deals with you. I'll let you walk, but not without reminding you that you're not 20 anymore. I know that feeling doesn't just annoy you, it worries you too, because maintaining your vitality and independence isn't just about pride, it's a necessity for living a quality life with peace of mind. Today, we're going to talk about something essential, the foods that can make the difference between feeling tired or regaining that energy you thought you lost. But I'm not going to give you a boring list of eat this because it's good for you. No. Here, you'll uncover the secrets of 10 foods that not only nourish your body, but transform it from the inside out. Stay with me, because what I'm about to share isn't just any information. The last food on the list has such a powerful impact, it could become your best ally in keeping your body strong and your mind sharp for years to come. Let's get started. Number 1, spinach, the green energy your body craves. Have you ever felt like you just don't have the same energy to do things that used to feel simple? From walking to the market to getting out of bed with that drive you always had. It's like your body, instead of being an ally, starts putting conditions on you. I'll let you do this, but with less enthusiasm. That feeling of sluggishness isn't just a side effect of aging, it's the result of a body asking for help. But the good news is, there are ways to bring back that vitality, and spinach, along with other leafy greens, might be the spark your body is waiting for. Spinach is like that reliable friend who's always there when you need them. It's rich in iron, an essential mineral your body uses to transport oxygen to every cell. Without enough iron, your muscles and organs operate at half capacity, leaving you with that tired feeling that seems to linger. Plus, it contains magnesium, which is vital not just for muscle health, but also for proper brain function. Did you know that low magnesium levels can influence your emotions, making you feel more anxious or down? Spinach doesn't just nourish your body, it also gives your spirit a breath of fresh air. Since ancient times, humanity has turned to green plants as a source of renewal and strength. The ancient Greeks believed that green foods connected humans to the vitality of nature, a kind of energy exchange between the living and what sustains us. In Stoic philosophy, Seneca reminds us that life is enough if it is well used, and taking care of your body by feeding it what it truly needs is one way of making the most of this life. Because in the end, what's the point of being free if you don't have the strength to enjoy that freedom? From a scientific standpoint, spinach has something even more fascinating: natural nitrates. When you consume them, your body turns them into nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes and widens blood vessels. This improves circulation, delivering more oxygen and nutrients to every corner of your body. It's like your arteries are getting a restorative massage, easing tension and preparing them to work more efficiently. Modern science continues to be amazed by the benefits of adding spinach to your diet, from enhancing physical endurance to protecting the heart. You don't have to complicate things to enjoy the benefits of this food. A quick sauté with garlic and olive oil, a base for your favorite salad, or even adding it to a green smoothie in the mornings can make a huge difference. It's a small gesture, but as the Stoics taught us, big changes start with simple yet consistent actions. By including spinach in your diet, you're not only investing in your physical health, you're sending your body the message that it deserves to be cared for, that it deserves your full attention. Think about it. Every green leaf you consume is a step toward a stronger body and a clearer mind. It's a way of telling time that while you can't stop it, you can choose how to live it. And speaking of important decisions, what's coming next might surprise you even more, Can you imagine how a tiny fruit could be the perfect shield for your heart? Don't miss it. Number 2. Walnuts, the little miracle that protects your heart. In the 16th century, during the height of the Renaissance, doctors of the time began exploring the benefits of food as part of preventive medicine. One of the most fascinating cases was that of the Italian scientist and herbalist Castor Durante, who observed how farmers who consumed nuts, especially walnuts, maintained robust health and surprising longevity, even in times when living conditions were harsh and diseases were common. Durante was so impressed by the effects of walnuts on health that he dubbed them the food of strength, highlighting their ability to fortify the heart and keep the body resilient against the ravages of time. Modern science confirms what Durante intuitively understood centuries ago. Walnuts are an endless source of cardiovascular health benefits thanks to their omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and L-arginine. These compounds work together to reduce inflammation in the arteries, improve their elasticity, and allow for optimal blood flow. It's like giving your heart a shield that protects it from the silent attacks of time and stress. In addition, walnuts not only strengthen the body, but also the mind, as they are rich in compounds that enhance cognitive function. In short, they are an all-around ally for maintaining your vitality. Think of that Italian farmer who worked long hours under the sun, facing the challenges of nature and the years, but who found in a handful of walnuts the energy and resilience needed to keep going. His strength didn't come from a magical secret, but from a commitment to simplicity and consistency, something the Stoics also taught us. Epictetus reminds us that wealth is not having great possessions, but having few needs. Walnuts, with their simplicity and power, are a perfect example of how the simple can be extraordinary. From a more philosophical perspective, walnuts teach us another lesson: the importance of protecting what's essential. Just as their hard shell protects the inner fruit, we too must learn to care for what sustains our lives, our heart. Science shows that consuming a handful of walnuts a day can significantly reduce the risk of heart disease. But there's something deeper behind this habit. It's a daily reminder that taking care of yourself isn't selfish, but an investment in the moments we still want to live and enjoy. Incorporating walnuts into your diet doesn't require drastic changes. You can add them to a salad, mix them with yogurt, or simply enjoy them as a snack. Every time you take a walnut, imagine you're holding a small seed of strength, a symbolic act of care for your health and autonomy. As the Stoics teach, what seems small can have a profound impact when done with intention and consistency. The next time you think about your heart, remember that protecting it doesn't require big sacrifices. Sometimes, the simplest gesture, like that of the Renaissance farmer, can be the one that makes all the difference. And speaking of differences, the next food has the power to transform your health in a way you probably didn't expect. Are you ready to discover it? Number 3, extra virgin olive oil, the golden liquid that extends your days. I want to propose something to you. Tomorrow morning, before preparing your usual breakfast, take a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil and savor it slowly. Don't worry, this isn't some strange remedy or something unpleasant. It's a simple gesture that can make a turning point in your health. While you do it, take a moment to reflect that golden liquid doesn't just nourish your body, it also represents an act of self-care, a sign that you're willing to make small changes that can transform your life. Why take a spoonful on an empty stomach? Because it gives your body an antioxidant boost that cleanses, protects, and prepares your cardiovascular system for the day ahead. Extra virgin olive oil is much more than a cooking ingredient. For centuries, Mediterranean civilizations have revered it as an elixir of life. The ancient Greeks, for example, considered it a symbol of immortality and used its oil not only for nourishment, but also to heal wounds and protect against the wear and tear of time. Today, thanks to science, we know that this liquid gold is packed with polyphenols, compounds that fight inflammation and reduce oxidative stress, two of the main enemies of your arteries and heart. Additionally, its high content of monounsaturated fats improves the elasticity of blood vessels, lowering the risk of hypertension and cardiovascular issues. This simple act of taking a spoonful of oil on an empty stomach also connects with a key Stoic practice, conscious intention. Marcus Aurelius said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you respond to it that matters." By choosing to care about what you consume, you're responding to the passage of time with dignity and purpose. Every day you repeat this gesture, remember that you're not just feeding your body, you're cultivating discipline and self-love, values that have no age or expiration date. And if this practice resonates with you, I'd love to know. Leave me a comment telling me where you're listening from and if you're ready to try this little ritual. Also, if you feel this content inspires you, I invite you to subscribe to the channel and give me a like. It's not only a sign of support, but a way to join this community that, like you, is seeking ways to live with more vitality and purpose. Olive oil, with its simplicity, reminds us that we don't need complicated solutions to take care of our health. Sometimes, what seems like a small change can be the start of a profound transformation. So, tomorrow, when you try your first spoonful, think about everything you're gaining. Energy, clarity, and above all, the certainty that every day gives you the chance to start anew. Number 4. Lentils, the humble fruit that cleanses your system. A few months ago, I received a message from Alicia, one of the most loyal listeners of this channel. She told me how, at 67 years old, she constantly felt fatigued. Climbing a couple of stairs or walking a few blocks would leave her out of breath, and although she had assumed it was just part of getting older, something inside her didn't want to accept that tiredness and lack of energy were her new reality. Alicia wrote to me because she had heard about lentils in one of my previous videos and, with some skepticism, she decided to add them to her diet. What struck me most about her story wasn't just that she felt better, but how this small change turned into a chain of bigger transformations in her life. Alicia started cooking lentils 3 times a week, adding them to stews, salads, and even light soups. She noticed that her energy improved, but also something else. The heaviness in her body decreased, and she felt lighter, both physically and emotionally. She told me something I'll never forget. "Gabriel, eating lentils reminded me that taking care of myself doesn't have to be complicated. They taught me that consistency and simplicity can transform more than quick, temporary solutions." Lentils, as Alicia described them, are a humble yet extraordinary food. They are rich in soluble fiber, which acts as an internal broom, cleaning your arteries of excess cholesterol and triglycerides. They also contain magnesium and potassium, 2 essential minerals for regulating blood pressure and ensuring your heart doesn't work harder than necessary. Not to mention their plant-based protein content, which strengthens your muscles and gives you that energy you sometimes feel you're lacking. Alicia's experience also reminded me of something deeply Stoic. Epictetus said, "It's not things that disturb us, but our opinions about them." At first, Alicia thought her fatigue was inevitable, something she had to accept without questioning. But by changing her perspective and deciding to do something as simple as adding lentils to her diet, she challenged that idea and regained not only her vitality, but also her confidence that she could make decisions that improve her life. Beyond the physical, lentils also teach us a lesson in patience and simplicity. In many cultures, this food has been a symbol of abundance and gratitude. Cooking them takes time, But that time is also a space to reflect, to be present, and to reconnect with the act of taking care of yourself. Maybe that's why Alicia told me she now cooks with more intention, seeing each meal as an opportunity to sow well-being in her body. Think about it for a moment. What if, like Alicia, you decided to try something different, something as small as adding lentils to your days? You might discover that behind that simple gesture, there's a much deeper change. It's not just about what you eat, but how you choose to take care of yourself. Because every decision you make is a step toward the life you want to live. Number 5, the citrus touch that rejuvenates your arteries. The simple aroma of a freshly cut lemon or orange can transport you to a place of freshness and energy. But these fruits aren't just a delight for the senses, they're silent guardians of your cardiovascular health. Citrus fruits, with their vibrant color and tangy flavor, are packed with vitamin C, flavonoids, and antioxidants that work together to protect your arteries, reduce inflammation, and improve circulation. This transformative power isn't a myth or exaggeration. It's nature at its finest, offering you simple tools to keep your body strong and resilient. Vitamin C, found in high concentrations in citrus fruits, is essential for collagen production, a protein that keeps your blood vessels flexible and strong. Efficient blood flow isn't just vital for the heart, but for your entire body, from your brain to your extremities. Additionally, flavonoids like hesperidin found in oranges reinforce the walls of your arteries and prevent damage caused by free radicals. All of this translates to cleaner arteries, a healthier heart, and energy that lasts throughout the day. Stoicism teaches us to value what's within our reach, and few things are as accessible as a lemon or an orange. Seneca said, "We often lose the day waiting for another day." Incorporating a simple habit, like squeezing a lemon into a glass of water or eating an orange as part of your breakfast, is an immediate act of self-care, a reminder that every decision counts in building the health you want. Instead of waiting for big changes, it's in these small daily gestures where you find the true power of transformation. From a scientific perspective, including citrus fruits in your diet also helps balance your body's pH and supports your immune system. But beyond the facts, there's something symbolic in the bright color of these fruits. They represent vitality, renewal, and the possibility of starting fresh no matter where you are in life. Every segment of an orange or every drop of lemon juice is a reminder that taking care of yourself can be both simple and enjoyable. I want you to imagine something: starting your day with a warm glass of water and lemon, letting its freshness awaken your senses and its alkalizing effect cleanse your body from the inside out. Or perhaps ending your afternoon with a juicy orange as a small moment of gratitude toward yourself. These are simple acts, yes, but no less powerful, because with every conscious choice, you're building a stronger body, a clearer mind, and a fuller life. Number 6, dark grapes, a purple shield against aging. Dark grapes, with their deep color and sweet flavor, are much more than a fruit to enjoy. Each one hides a powerful ally for your health. Resveratrol, an antioxidant that protects your cells, reduces inflammation, and shields your heart like a natural defense against the passage of time. It's no coincidence that these little gems are considered a cornerstone of the Mediterranean diet, renowned for its ability to prolong life and preserve vitality. Resveratrol, primarily found in the skin of grapes, combats oxidative stress, one of the leading causes of premature aging and cardiovascular diseases. But its impact goes beyond the heart. This compound improves artery elasticity, supports blood circulation, and protects the brain, enhancing memory and mental clarity. Each grape is like a tiny capsule of vital energy designed by nature to nourish you from the inside out. In Stoic philosophy, we're constantly reminded to care for what's within our control, and our food choices are a perfect example of that. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "A man's life is what his thoughts make of it." We could extend this idea to what we put into our bodies. The foods you choose every day lay the foundation for your well-being. Adding dark grapes to your diet isn't just an act of physical care, it's also a way to honor the connection between your body and your mind. Science supports what experience has already taught us. Regularly eating grapes not only protects your heart, but also helps reduce bad cholesterol, improves blood pressure, and increases resistance to chronic diseases. Even their vibrant purple color is a visual reminder of their potency, symbolizing the vitality you're choosing to preserve with every bite. The next time you have a bunch of grapes in your hands, don't see them as just a common or trivial snack. Reflect on how each small sphere holds the power to care for your arteries, protect your brain, and revitalize your energy. Perhaps it's time to transform that simple act of eating them into a personal self-care ritual. Because in the small and everyday things, like a grape, lie the big opportunities to build a healthier, more vibrant life. Number 7. The fermented gift of longevity. Black garlic is one of those wonders that seem too simple to be so powerful. How can something as everyday as a garlic clove transform into a superfood that protects your heart, cleanses your arteries, and revitalizes your body? The answer lies in time. Through a fermentation process, raw garlic is transformed, gaining a sweet flavor and a soft texture, but also multiplying its health benefits. This food is the perfect reminder that the most valuable things aren't always immediate. Sometimes the extraordinary emerges from patience and dedication. In its new form, black garlic is rich in antioxidants like S-allylcysteine, a compound that combats inflammation, lowers cholesterol, and improves blood circulation. It's a natural shield against cardiovascular diseases, helping to keep your arteries flexible and allowing blood flow to reach every corner of your body without obstruction. Additionally, its ability to strengthen the immune system makes it an essential ally, especially in this stage of life when we aim not only to live longer but to live better. Black garlic also holds a powerful Stoic lesson. Epictetus said, "It's not the things themselves that disturb us, but how we interpret them." Similarly, garlic, which many might consider ordinary, teaches us that the common can become extraordinary when we give it time and space to evolve. This food not only nourishes the body, but invites us to reflect on our own capacity for change and growth, no matter what stage of life we're in. From a scientific perspective, black garlic is a treasure. Its antioxidants not only protect the heart, but also combat oxidative stress, a key factor in cellular aging. Additionally, its anti-inflammatory properties help maintain balance in the body, reducing the risk of chronic diseases. But beyond its physical benefits, there's something symbolic in its transformation. Just like black garlic, we all have the potential to turn our experiences, even the most difficult ones, into something valuable and meaningful. The next time you come across black garlic, don't just see it as a food. Think about its story, how time and patience have enriched it, and how you too can transform the everyday into something extraordinary. Perhaps it's a reminder that, like black garlic, every day is an opportunity to evolve, strengthen, and discover new ways to care for your body and spirit. Number 8. Dates, the natural sweetness that revitalizes your energy. I want you to imagine something simple. It's mid-afternoon, you're feeling a slump in your energy, and you notice your strength is waning. Instead of reaching for another coffee or something packed with processed sugar, you grab a couple of dates, those sweet, small fruits you probably overlooked at the market. You eat them slowly, savoring their soft texture and natural sweetness, and within minutes, you notice how your body responds. It's not magic, it's the pure energy of nature working in your favor. Dates are an ancient food, consumed by ancient civilizations that recognize their ability to sustain energy during long hours of work or travel. They are rich in natural sugars like fructose, providing quick but healthy energy, as well as fiber that regulates digestion and prevents the typical energy spikes and crashes of processed sweets. They also contain potassium, a mineral that helps maintain balance in the body, reducing muscle fatigue and promoting better physical performance. I challenge you to try something simple but effective. Tomorrow, replace any processed snack with 2 or 3 dates. Before you try them, take a pause and observe the act itself. What are you choosing? You're deciding to feed your body with something that not only energizes you, but also respects its nature. This small change won't just transform your day, it could become a habit that strengthens your health in the long run. From a Stoic philosophy perspective, this practice connects to the idea of moderation and balance. Epictetus reminds us, wealth does not consist in having great possessions, but in having few needs. By choosing dates, you're showing that you can find satisfaction and vitality in the simple things, without complicating yourself with unnecessary options. Each date is a small lesson in how nature offers us the essentials, if we're willing to see it. From a scientific standpoint, dates are also fascinating. They contain antioxidants like polyphenols, which help fight cellular damage caused by oxidative stress, one of the main factors contributing to premature aging. Additionally, their combination of nutrients promotes good heart health, reducing bad cholesterol levels and supporting efficient circulation. It's incredible to think that such a small food can offer so much. The habit I'm suggesting isn't just about nutrition. It's an invitation to change your relationship with what you consume. By consciously choosing something like dates, you're reinforcing the idea that taking care of yourself doesn't have to be complicated or costly. Sometimes, the greatest benefits are found in the smallest gestures. So the next time you feel that energy dip, remember you have the power to decide how to respond. It's a moment to choose what nourishes you, not just what satisfies you temporarily. Because every small decision you make is a step toward a fuller, more mindful life. And speaking of steps, what's coming next could give you the boost you need to protect the most essential part of your well-being. Number 9, the bright red that sparks a passion for life. Have you ever wondered how something as small as a tomato can symbolize so much about life and resilience? Let me share a different story, one about gardens during wartime. During World War II, when resources were limited and uncertainty weighed heavily on the hearts of millions, an initiative called the Victory Gardens emerged. Ordinary families planted small patches of fruits and vegetables in their backyards, on vacant lots, and even in public parks. In those dark times, a simple tomato represented more than just food. It became a symbol of hope, self-sufficiency, and life. Tomatoes, with their vibrant red color, were one of the most popular crops. Not only were they easy to grow, but they also provided an abundance of nutrients that helped people stay strong in tough times. Even after the war ended, the lesson from these gardens still resonates today. In the midst of adversity, tending to something as simple as a plant can be an act of revolution. The tomato, with its mix of sweetness and acidity, became a reminder that even on the darkest days, there's space for growth and renewal. From a Stoic perspective, the Victory Gardens are a perfect example of how we can find power in what's within our control. Marcus Aurelius said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Therefore, guard carefully what you think." Taking care of a garden, or even just a simple plant like a tomato, is an intentional act that connects you to nature and brings you back to the essentials. By choosing such a humble yet transformative food, you're taking control of your well-being both physically and emotionally. Health-wise, tomatoes are a gift. Their bright red color comes from lycopene, an antioxidant that protects your cells from damage caused by free radicals, reduces inflammation, and strengthens your heart. They're also packed with potassium, vitamin C, and other essential nutrients that help maintain balance in your body and fight premature aging. It's no coincidence that they're a cornerstone of the Mediterranean diet, recognized as one of the healthiest in the world. Incorporating tomatoes into your life, whether in a fresh salad, juice, or homemade sauce, is a simple and delicious way to invest in your vitality. Now I'd like to invite you to reflect. What does a tomato represent for you? Maybe for some it's just food, but for others it could be the beginning of a change. Just like those gardens during the war were a response to difficult times, you too can take something simple and turn it into a tool to revitalize your life. Maybe it's as easy as planting a small plant on your balcony or making a recipe that reminds you that taking care of yourself is an act of self-love. In the everyday, the deepest lessons are often hidden. And just as the victory gardens brought hope to those who cultivated them, the tomatoes you choose to add to your life can symbolize your commitment to well-being, resilience, and growth. Because in the end, no matter how tough the ground may be, what matters is your decision to plant, nurture, and flourish. Number 10, the marine protector you shouldn't ignore. Deep in the sea lies one of the most valuable gifts for our health: fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel. These foods are not just a source of protein, they are true protectors of your heart and brain, thanks to their abundance of omega-3s, a type of healthy fat that the body cannot produce on its own. This marine treasure is a powerful ally that combats inflammation, reduces the risk of cardiovascular diseases, and enhances brain function, making it a key piece to living with vitality. Omega-3s, found in these fish, act like a lubricant for your arteries, helping to keep them flexible and clear. This not only improves blood circulation, but also reduces triglyceride levels and blood pressure, essential factors for a strong and resilient heart. Furthermore, this compound has a direct effect on the brain, strengthening memory, promoting a more stable mood, and reducing the risk of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. Every bite of salmon or sardines not only nourishes your body, but also cares for your mind, ensuring that both work in harmony. Stoic philosophy teaches us that we must take care of what's within our control, and our food choices are some of the most important decisions we make daily. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "What we do now echoes in eternity." Choosing foods like fatty fish is not only an act of physical care, it's a commitment to your long-term well-being. It's understanding that every meal is an opportunity to strengthen your body and prepare it for whatever challenges lie ahead, no matter what stage of life you're in. From a scientific standpoint, omega-3s are essential because they regulate inflammation, one of the main causes of chronic diseases affecting millions worldwide. Additionally, their ability to improve heart and brain health has been supported by countless studies. The fascinating thing about these foods is that despite their simplicity, they have a profound impact on quality of life. Whether in a grilled salmon fillet or a can of sardines you can take anywhere, the power of the sea is always within reach. The next time you include fish in your diet, remember that you're doing much more than enjoying its flavor. You're giving your body and mind a powerful tool to stay strong, balanced, and full of energy. This marine protector, with its natural richness, reminds us that health doesn't come from great sacrifices, but from conscious and consistent choices. Because in every act of self-care, you're investing in a fuller life, a clearer mind, and a deeper connection to what truly matters. We've reached the end of this journey, and I want to congratulate you for making it this far. Not everyone takes the time to invest in their health, well-being, and quality of life. That says a lot about you, your commitment to yourself, and your desire to live each day with more energy, purpose, and clarity. If there's one thing I want you to take away from this video, it's the certainty that it's never too late to make better choices, take better care of yourself, and transform your life from the essentials. I'm Gabriel, and my mission is to accompany you on this path to a more conscious, fulfilling, and healthy life. If this content has inspired you, I invite you to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of the upcoming lessons I'll share with you. This space is yours, and together we'll continue exploring how small changes can create a profound and lasting impact on your life. If you've made it this far, I'd like to ask you for something special. Comment below with the phrase, "I nourish myself with wisdom," and let me know which country you're watching from. Knowing that we're connected from so many places around the world inspires and motivates me to keep creating content that makes a difference. Your voice matters, and your words are an invitation for others to join us on this journey. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your day and share this moment with you. If this video has added value to your life, share it with someone who needs it. Sometimes, a small gesture like this can be the beginning of a big transformation for someone you love. Together, we can build a supportive and learning community that inspires more people to live with health, strength, and gratitude. Remember, every decision you make today is a step toward the life you want. It doesn't matter if it's big or small. What matters is that you make it with intention. Until we meet again, keep taking care of yourself, keep choosing yourself, and keep writing the next chapter of your story with courage.